Hey guys, Power Rob here. So I'm going to do a quick review on Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Since its at least first storyline has wrapped up, I'm going to take some time to go over the series as a whole. I think a lot of people are understandably using this as a continuation of the series. I was completely surprised about the quality of the Tournament of Power. I had a great time watching it. I was on the edge of my seat every episode. I tuned in on Saturday to check out the newest version of the subs that were out. It's great, and we don't really have any way to watch what happens next after the Tournament of Power. You know, what happens with Ultra Instinct, what happens with now Broly and Gogeta. Like, where do we go? You know, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution didn't even make an appearance in the Broly movie, and even Ultra Instinct had one little brief hint that Goku still had it. So the idea that we could watch a series that can continue that, yeah, it was really cool. I was excited. I was looking forward to it. But then after a few episodes, it was quite obvious that this was a gigantic toy commercial. We already had some power scaling issues in Super. That goes without saying. But I know why they exist. You know, even though Gotenks was a much better choice for the Tournament of Power no matter what, just looking at the power levels established by even in Z, the idea that Master Roshi could ever hang with anyone that could hang with even just Goten or Trunks is preposterous. But Master Roshi is a much more well thought out, well fleshed out character, and that's just one example. So I get it. We have to suspend power scaling if we want to have any sort of narrative and make the characters relevant again. Or else we run the risk of having a GT where Goku is the strongest hero by a hysterical margin. I mean, GT, as far as I'm concerned, stands for Goku time. He was the strongest, period. No doubt about it. So I get the purpose of that. But even with those standards, if you try to take Super Dragon Ball Heroes remotely seriously, it just falls in its face. So I'm going to try to run through this quickly, just as an example of one of the worst examples of power scaling issues in Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So they established that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku are practically the same, at least in the anime. In the manga, Super Saiyan Blue is just a few steps ahead. But then this dude Cumber shows up, who's like a dollar store Broly with Raditz haircut and Silence of the Lambs outfit here. In base form can make Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta fuse and then go Kaioken, and it's still not enough. Okay? And then Xeno Goku fuses with Vegeta Xeno, and they make Vegito, and that Vegito is able to beat Cumber, the same dude, in Super Saiyan 3. I don't know. What? Whatever. And then at the end, with Hearts, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which is the same dudes, the same guys, is just able to beat him. It just... enough to get the job done. Hearts, by the way. Hearts, I'm sorry. Hearts, it loses to him. And Hearts is like... he's like the guy that is the boss of Cumber. What? So, it's a toy commercial. It's a really good one, and it tricked a few people into thinking that it's not a toy commercial. It's a well-animated toy commercial, and it does have one thing narratively that I liked, which was the motivation for Hearts. Xeno is a monster, okay? In this series, I don't know of any cosmic beings or any fictional characters that have as much blood on their hands as Xeno does. He killed incalculable numbers of people for billions and trillions of years. The fact that no mortal has had a problem with this in the universe is weird. So the idea that Hearts has his motivation is to stop Xeno from being a bloody, ruthless monster, that's kind of what the hero should be doing. So that was cool. That's it. It actually gave us a villain with some legitimate motivation. I would say his motivation, he's like the anti-Zamasu. And that's really cool. Like, I like that. And that's where it stops. That's it. The rest is just mindless fan service. So take with that what you will. There's not much else to say, man. The episodes were short. The storyline was really short. It's pretty nonsensical. Just have fun with the toy commercial. Try not to get bent out of shape. And that's really all I can say. So this here is Raging Blast 2. One of my favorite Dragon Ball games. I never could get into Xenoverse I felt this was that bit better, at least combat-wise. I loved this game. I adored this game. My file was lost, though, since I switched accounts, or switched to PlayStations. I got a 1 terabyte PS3 because my hard drive died. And unfortunately, I think that also took this with it. So I might make a stream series where I kind of get all of this back. And if you guys want to see that, you know, I might do it soon. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and stay awesome, guys. Hope you're having a good night. Later.